Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another one. We got a good one in store. Caspa's up, kind of working its way back up to 17 cents. Before we get into it, could you Mike Tyson the like and subscribe button? So we got a ridiculous price we're going to be talking about today. Hey, I talk about $2 or $3. Some people say that's ridiculous. Some people say $3 is bearish. Crypto Galaxy is talking about how Caspa could 300x, and that was at 17 cents. So to put it $51. But no, we're going to jump up and we're going to talk about Caspa being $731,000, 528, $731,000, 528. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I went camping yesterday. My mind's not working, but over a $731,000 Caspa. It's ridiculous. I'm not even going to say that's going to happen. But hey, if people in Bitcoin get to have crazy price predictions, why can't Caspa? Before we jump into that, let's just look at the hash rates looking beautiful there. 383, the 24-hour revenue generated for the miners. Caspa 1.4 million, Dogecoin 1.5, Bitcoin down to 25 million. Germany is selling more. You can see $27,000 or 27,000 Bitcoin. So they're starting to sell some more of their position. But Jurian Timmer, the head of director of global macro at Fidelity, which is one of the top 5 asset managers in the world. They've been mining Bitcoin early. They're actually self-custodying their own Bitcoin ETF. So he's not anyone to sneeze at, but like obviously it's a completely ridiculous when he says one Bitcoin may be worth 1 billion by 2038. And this is nothing new. This is back from 2021. So at that point, you'd have to say for someone to believe that Bitcoin would be that basically pretty much all the value of everything would be kind of priced in Bitcoin at that point. So like this is just like one page. It shows each one of these squares that size is $1 billion. You got, and this is from 4 years ago. So this is not even completely up to date. This is from 2020. Crypto was not as big as it was, but it's just showing silver, cryptocurrency, military spending. Shows that China and the United States spend 50%, the United States more than anyone else. U.S. deficit, coins and banknotes, euros, dollars, others, Chinese currency, the yuan, Japanese yen, Fed balance sheet, billionaires, gold, Fortune 500 companies, stock markets, and this should be up from that up then. M1 money supply, narrow money supply, M2 broad money supply, global debt. And these chunk of these is $100 billion. Global real estate, commercial, agriculture, global wealth, derivatives. And so, I mean, that's that guy's thesis is basically all that is going to be on Bitcoin. And so he's saying Metcalfe's law holds up as the number of users grows linearly, a network's value grows geometrically. So there's pretty much the whole world's values got to be in there. So at that point, so that's for Bitcoin. Well, what happens if somehow Metcalfe's law played out for Caspa? Well, if you want to have the same, one Bitcoin is equal to 1,367 Caspa. That's 1/21 millionth of ownership of the network. So that means you basically divide $1 billion Bitcoin, it'd be equal. You got to divide that by 1,367, which would give you 731,528.90 which is ridiculous. But if Bitcoin gets to have people throwing those price predictions out, and this is for the year 2038 was what that guy's projecting. So most people are looking at next year. Market's kind of down. Now Casa's going up sideways. They're looking for next year. Everything I've seen, Caspware, Casplex, KRC20 is still on hold. But you got like Caspador with Cas Tools. People are building stuff out. Casperbot. I go to Casplex X account. I haven't seen anything new. I was at an internet range when I went camping yesterday. Got back today. But let me know what you think of. Obviously, very few people, even the most bullish people in Bitcoin, don't think it can get to $1 billion or probably not in their lifetime. So for someone that's even maybe the bullish person on Caspa, do they think that by 2038, 2050, it could get up to $730,000 per one coin? Who knows? I don't think very many people would even think that's possible. But what's interesting to talk about is the more interesting question is, the people that believe that's the future of Bitcoin. Is there any future where maybe that shifts to Caspa, that Metcalfe's law, and the network of Caspa keeps growing? Because when you look at Caspa, it actually, it's still just a little baby crawling. When you look at what 300, not even, a couple thousand addresses have shrunk down, probably because some people, KRC20 stuff is on hold. But and if the average person has like two or three wallets, I think I have four, maybe four addresses. There might only really be about 100, 150,000 people into Caspa. It's a strong community, though. You can see a lot of the people who make YouTube videos on Caspa and other things a lot of times have Caspa being the best performing video they have. So that's all I got for today. Is a quick video. Caspa's working north. Prices going back up. I also saw that Cryptos R Us had a good point that Germany might be selling. Well, Germany is selling. Mount Gox creditors could be selling. But from what he said, is that the people that lost money with FTX are going to get their crypto back plus interest, apparently. But they're not going to be getting Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana back. They're going to be getting stable coins. Apparently, that's all going to be in stable coins. So that could be $16 billion of stable coins hitting the market. And a lot of people, since there's a lot of time left in the bull market, or at least a lot of people think that could be $16 billion that people are putting into different projects in the ecosystem. So that could be net bullish for the market. And let me know what you think. Do you think that there's a chance that Caspa could actually end up doing something that people think Bitcoin could do? Obviously, $1 billion is ridiculous. So that means a $730,000 Caspa price could be ridiculous. But I think the larger point is, do you think there's any way that Metcalfe's law could actually be applied to Caspa? And is there any way where a lot of this value of the world somehow is put on Caspa? And now if Caspa or Bitcoin ever got as valuable as those crazy predictions, then you're not trying to even think about pricing things in terms of fiat. You'd be pricing it in terms of Caspa or Bitcoin. So there's a lot of wealth in the world. Things seem like they're going digital. Who knows how this is going to play out? And I'm bullish on Caspa for this bull run, and I want to keep a bag for long term. So that's all I got. It's fun to throw crazy price predictions out there sometimes. And if Bitcoin people get to do it, why can't Caspa people? And I've still got kind of my sights set on maybe $2 or $3 next year. And that's my 2 cents. So thanks for watching, and stay bullish. And I think it's going to be a good bull market for us.